Okay, so this is Dewthorn Lake. This is where I turned back the other day because it was so brutally cold. I knew I couldn't make it without getting frostbite. Yeah, when I got out to the open lake here and the breeze hit me, I said, oh man, there's no way I'm going to be able to do this. So I turned back, but today it's milder. It's maybe just a little below the freezing point. So not too bad at all. And it's nice to see some sunny breaks here because I wasn't expecting that today. They were saying 60% chance of flurries today. So anyways, they're always wrong anyways. I don't, it seems the more technology they get at their disposal, the less accurate they are on weather forecasting. It's incredible. And they tell the forecast with a straight face, as if they actually know what's going to happen. It's unbelievable. Anyways, yeah, like I've always said before in my blog posts, I don't cross the ice in the winter. I don't care how thick it is. But this year especially, it's not really that thick because we haven't had consistent cold weather to really thicken the ice on these lakes. It's been a rather mild winter all around. Although, like I said, we just had a really brief but very cold a couple of days, 2 or 3 days there. Now it's back up into the mild, and then it's going to go back down again, cold again later in next week. So yeah, it's been very up and down. I wonder if they're going to cancel the ice fishing derby because of the lack of thickness in the ice. If we get into a real mild spell, they might. It's on February 28th, I believe. Yeah. This is Family Day weekend. I actually forgot about that, but yeah, Monday's a holiday on Family Day weekend. So, I'm going to be walking around. There's a trail that goes around the left side here of Dewthorn Lake, and I'll hook up with the trail on the other side of the lake there where the snowmobile trail is crossing there. Same trail I'll be hooking up to. And then it goes farther north, goes up another hill, not quite as bad as the first hill. And then, yeah, I'll see how far I get. Right now I feel good. I mean, the snowshoes are working well, even though they're a pain in the ass to put on. They're working pretty good. And one of the reasons I chose these snowshoes in particular is because you can see they're not really wide, and I hate wide snowshoes. I hate snowshoes at all, but the wide ones are even worse. And they're fairly short. They're just the bare minimum of what you need. And that's why I bought them, because I didn't want great big, you're standing like you just got off a Harley or something, you know that? I don't want that. It's so uncomfortable. So I figured these short, narrow ones would be more comfortable, which they are walking in them. But like I said, the bindings are just maddening. But maybe I can make some adjustments as I go on and figure out a quicker way to get them on. Now with these snowshoes, one of the problems with the snowshoes when I first got them, I realized, was that the bindings really won't hold a very large boot. My boots are size 9, and like these ones here, I can't remember, these might be 8.5. The ones I have in there now, because they just barely fit in there, but they don't tell you on the website anything about that. And I read the comments, and someone did comment that you can't get a very big foot into them. They're adult snowshoes, but the bindings just don't adjust that much to let you put a bigger boot in them. So what I did was I have these 8.5 hiking boots. They're winter hiking boots, and I put them in there permanently so that I wouldn't have to, keep on fooling around with the bindings to get my boot in there. So what I do is I take my hiking boots off, the ones I wear normally, and I just put my foot into the boot that's already attached to the bindings. But even then, even doing that, it was still a pain in the ass. Oh man, I just don't like snowshoes whatsoever. But now I'm in here now, and I love being in here. And that's the only way I can get in here, so there you go. Let's continue around the side of the lake here.